Hey everybody, this is Derek in snowy yet sunny Sun Valley, coming at you with another Tech Talk. Today I'm going to talk to you about getting your own domain name for your CBDP website. I think in the year 2017, it's high time you stand out from the crowd, you distinguish yourself, you tell your clients you're sophisticated, you're tech savvy. Here's my cool website name, look me up, it's super easy. So in the next few minutes we're going to talk about why to do it and how to do it. And by the end of that, maybe you will take the risk in 2017 of coming up with a name that sticks in the customer's mind. But what is a domain name? Every website you visit has a domain name. Target.com, Amazon.com, ESPN.go.com, tconklin.cbdistinctive.com. Those are all domain names, so that it's at the top of your page. You can see where you are. You can see what the name of each individual page you're visiting is. So as a CBDP agent, you get your own personalized website. It already has a domain name. Mine would be dsvenningson.cbdistinctive.com. And there is the problem. That's a long, clunky name, very hard to remember, hard to spell, hard to say. It's not going to generate any kind of juice for me as a real estate agent, because I'm trying to distinguish myself from all the other agents out there doing what I'm doing. So this is why I want my own domain name. I want it to reflect who I am, where I work, how I do my business, something about my personality. I want it to be catchy. I want it to be easily remembered. So if I'm meeting someone on the chair and I don't have a card on me, I can say, here's my website, look me up, and they'll be able to remember it. As you can see from the list on this slide, we already have several agents and teams in CBDP who have created their own personalized sites. ValeSkiCondosForSale.com, HomesByLindsay.com, GJForSale.com, JamieMoats.com, etc. Hats off to all these agents and teams for thinking ahead. Many of them have already commented that they believe it helps their business. It certainly gives them more brand recognition in very busy markets. So nice work. Why does this even matter? It's just a website. Well, all of you know that real estate searches start online now, 95% of the time. So your presence online matters. How are you going to present yourself when a potential buyer sees your site? They want to know, is this person tech savvy? Are they sophisticated? Are they thoughtful? Are they ahead of the game? Having a personalized domain name will suggest that you are a legitimate, modern, up-to-date real estate agent worthy of their time. You're also more likely to come up in Google searches if you have something in your domain name about the area you're in, about real estate, about you, what have you. dsvenningson.cbdistinctive.com doesn't have anything in its name that is going to make Google think, oh, real estate in Sun Valley. We should put that name at the top. All right. You've convinced me to give this a shot, education person. But what do? Well, the first thing you need to do is get creative and generate 5 to 10 possible domain names that you think would fit your personality, where you are, what you're doing, how you do your business. You want these to be personalized, but not so personalized that no one would ever figure out what it is you're trying to do. So take a half hour, come up with some different names, some different options, think outside the box. You're just writing these down on paper, so no one's judging you. Have a little bit of fun with it. You can see some examples I came up with here on the right. DerekSellsHomes.com, BuyFromDerek.com. Not all of these are great, but basically you're really just trying to come up with some creative approaches to having a personalized domain. My next suggestion would be to email people you trust that would give you feedback about the domain names you've generated. You can email me, email a client you're close to, email them to some colleagues. Family members might be the best, someone outside the real estate world. How are they going to respond to any of these? And then maybe put them in an order so that when you go on to the next step, you know which ones are your favorites. Okay, you've got a list of 5 to 7 domain names you're hoping might be available for your personal use. Now you go to GoDaddy.com, the industry leader in domain name subscriptions and service. There's a search field in there. You type in a domain name, see if it's taken. It'll take a little bit, but then they'll say, yes, this is taken. And if that's the case, but you really like the name, consider tweaking it slightly. Maybe add your last name or add an S. Sometimes that makes all the difference. Once you have the 1 or 2 or 3 that you really like, go ahead and purchase them from GoDaddy.com. This is super inexpensive, anywhere from $3 to $15 a year per domain name. Go ahead and do 3 or 4 if you think you might have use for them in the future. Once you purchase a domain, GoDaddy will send you all the information you need to make it yours. You're going to forward that email with your account information to Alexi, who will get it to our IT people, and they will make sure that that website name points to your CBDP site. So don't be confused. You're not creating a new website. You're just creating a new name for your website. Alexi will let you know when your new domain name is active and functioning. Then how do you leverage this? You need to update all of your social media sites, your email signatures, your IQ Office and CB Exchange profiles so that your new website is visible and people know how to see your website. My advice is to hold off on sending an email to everybody announcing your new website until maybe next week, because next week we're going to move from the domain name to actually personalizing your site a little bit more so that it represents more of who you are and where you're doing business. So don't roll this out to all of your SOI or any other agents quite yet. Let's make sure that with your new domain name, you also have a fresh look on your site that represents you, and we're going to go over that in our next Tech Talk. That's when I would suggest rolling out all of this to your SOI. So this week it's your domain name, and next week we're going to figure out how to make that website feel like you. Don't forget, we've got the Video Shop contest going on through January 31st. Send me your listing videos. I want to see who's got the skills out there, who's putting this new app to the best use. Here in Sun Valley, we have Arnold Schwarzenegger, Tom Hanks, Clint Eastwood, Jodie Foster. Teresa has connections with all of them, and they are all part of the panel determining who has submitted the best video. So aim high. We've got the stars here to judge you, and we're looking forward to seeing some of those videos. Keep up the great work in Colorado and Idaho, and we will see you again soon. Thanks.